Hey guys, long time no see. Probably a long time for you, but I've been making a bunch of videos. I just haven't been editing fast enough. So I think it's long time no see, but we will actually see when this video goes out. I'm bringing something really fun back. I'm going to the thrift store and I'm gonna show you guys all the books that they have. I've actually really missed book thrifting. I've been doing a lot of like mini vlogs on my TikTok, but I miss like a full out or like full blown book thrift with me showing you everything I see at the thrift store in detail. So we're bringing it back this year. This is actually really exciting, but one of my first book thrifting videos on this YouTube channel was like going to a grand opening thrift store, and I'm returning back to the same one essentially, and I haven't been in a very long time, and it's like one of my favorites. So I want to see everything that they have since they opened basically. I'm excited for everything, and yeah, I can't wait to see what they have. Come along with me. It's very hot today, but we will make do with it. I'm actually parked here for a little bit because I've been really bad. I haven't been letting my car warm up, so I'm just a girl, but let's warm up this car and get there. A little zit that's been there for a while. She won't go away. Actually, one quick pit stop before we go. I needed to make a return at Target. Let's go. I am back from my Target run. I decided to not spend any time in there because I knew money will be spent that I don't necessarily need to spend, especially around like the holiday season. Like I should be spending on gifts and saving my money and whatever, right? I was thinking, what if I got a betta fish? I used to have a betta fish in college, and bettas are only predicted to live 3 months, maybe 6 months max. I think it's 3 months, 3 or 6 months, but mine lived for 2 years, and I want to be a betta fish mom again. And I have a fish tank. I just need to get like the supplies again because I think the ones I had in college are not really doing it anymore. Like they're probably expire, but I used to have like a water cleaner and food. My betta fish was Pookie and he was very low maintenance. So I'm like, maybe I need to get a fish again because I'm lonely in my room sometimes. I don't know. Anyways, let's go to the thrift store and see what they have. Book thrifting time! We made it to the thrift store. I feel like I haven't done a voiceover in so long, so welcome back. I missed you guys. The first thing I saw was this collection of Amish romances, and funny story because it's gonna reoccur back in here, so you'll see it once we get there, but a little story time with this book to come. One of the first books I saw was from Abby Jimenez, and I was so shocked because I genuinely came in here thinking I was just going to try to find something good to show y'all, but this was the first book, so I was like, it's gonna be a good day. And I've been obsessed with her romances lately, so super excited about this find, guys. I heard about Ellen Hildebrand, I think that's how you say her last name, I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but I heard about them from Haley Pham, and they've been on my TBR ever since. I don't have a specific book, but I just want to read from this author because I think they write vacation summer romance with a bit of a mystery aspect, and that sounds interesting, but I've just never read it, so let me know if you think they're good. It's also a good day at the thrift store when you see this cart, and this is basically like what they're putting out, so they're reshelving. And at this thrift store, they always have it out and people can get like a sneak peek. So I'm seeing a lot of like series before they're like split apart because sometimes people do buy books that they need, and that's totally fine. But I love seeing them like side by side. I did see this duplicate book and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then it was a book of the month book, so that made it even more special. Can't go through a thrift store and not see a book from the Twilight series, so I saw New Moon, and I think this is the mass paperback. Let me know what books you guys always see at the thrift store. Mine is definitely the Twilight series, The Girl Wash Her Hair. I think this is also in this video as well, like she always makes a reappearance at the thrift store. I know at the thrift store you have to go through every single item if you want to get the good stuff, but usually with books I pull out like the spines that I think look interesting unless I'm like actually there for a long time. But if I'm just browsing, I'll just pull like whatever pokes at my eyes. So sometimes I do miss some good stuff, and you guys pointed out in the videos, which I'm like, I did not see that. But I'm glad like this is an experience for us together. We're like thrift shopping together, which is like exciting. This is when those Amish romances make a reappearance, because I'm trying to show you guys like the one book that I found that I thought was interesting, and someone came right next to me, grabbed that whole series and dipped. She was in and out. Like she didn't even browse any other books, and I was like, what theories do we make out of this? One, she was already here and she needed to like get cash from the car or whatever, and so she came back, she pulled it off. Like, I'm still thinking about it. It was aggressive. Like, she came in, like, pulled it all in her arm, hugging it, and she dipped. Like, she ran out of there like I was gonna yank it out of her arms, which was crazy because I was so quiet. Like, I wasn't even looking at her, but, like, except from the corner of my eye. But I was just like, what is going on? That was so much, like, in 3 seconds. I debated on getting this book. It's like a prompt book, do one thing that scares you a day, and it has like a little space where you can write what inspires you, what motivates you, like one affirmation for that day. And I thought about it, but then I flipped through it later on, and some of the prompts seemed a bit outdated, and I looked closely, and I think it was like from 2014. I could be wrong, but it was from like a long time ago, and I was like, okay, this is probably not relevant to my life, but I like the concept of like one prompt a day. Ended up not grabbing anything, but quite some good finds, especially Abby Jimenez. Like, also the lighting. Okay, it was so dark in there. I have bird poop on my door. Gross. We are exactly where we started off, literally in the car in front of my place. So it's actually a little bit gloomy now. Now I kind of look gray. But yeah, what a successful little mini thrift tripping. I don't know what my words are today. Anyways, I'm glad I got to take you along. I feel like a lot of people have been asking me to bring back thrift videos and little free library vlogs, which I have done a lot more, I will say, but I haven't done a lot of thrifting videos except on TikTok, but I want to bring them on YouTube back. So I just wanted to bring you guys along and show you guys what they had. I unfortunately did not find any clothes, but it might be a good thing because I don't need clothes. I always want clothes, but I don't need it for sure. So maybe it's a good thing that I didn't find anything. But they have a really small book selection, but filled with goodies all the time. I don't think I've ever seen a book more than $5, and I think I saw a book that was $5 once. Usually it's $3 and under, so I just think book thrifting is so fantastic. See so many goodies. And that Abby Jimenez book was basically brand new. It was in perfect condition. I don't think I saw anything else that I like really held on to, but I did see some like familiar titles. Thank you guys for joining along. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that they had at the thrift store. I'm gonna go film my what I read in 2014 now, so 2024, oh my gosh. So I'll see you guys later. Catch you on the flip side. Love you guys. Subscribe. Wait, was that recording? Guys, what the hell? I literally just dropped this fucking filled hydro flask on my head and then dropped it on the ground and then proceeded to drop this camera. I'm like concussed. Oh my god, is there a bump? Like, dude, that hurt. Dude, what the hell?